What's cracking, everyone? Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, and we are getting right into it today. We are going to be looking at the Idle Gold Pearl, the Night Road SE, and the INCITE X. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Okay, these hit my desk last week, so some of them have been out a little bit, and some of them just came out on the overseas market, so wanted to cover them. We're going to start first with the Idle Gold Pearl. This one looks absolutely fantastic from a shelf appeal perspective. It's got that typical icon core, all the goodies there. And here is the spec sheet, right? So, really translation, this is an Idle Pearl, right? So this has got E-Trax Pearl Reactive, icon core. It says 1500 grit polish, so that's the legacy polishing, at least according to this particular flyer, because you never know, maybe they built the flyer before React Gloss, but nevertheless it does say 1500 grit polish, but it's gold. Okay, and you guys know how gold balls work. Typically balls that come in gold are absolutely dynamite. The only other color that I think people like more than gold is black, right? Gold's very popular. And again, the number's at 15 pounds, 249 RG with an 052 differential. So if you liked the Idle Pearl, you're going to love this ball. It's going to look good. Everyone's going to know what it looks like, in terms of when they see it, like, oh, I know that ball, because, anybody who knows about the overseas Storm ROTO grip products are very, very knowledgeable about the stuff once it's been announced and released, and you've got stuff that's floating out there. And occasionally people pick stuff up from, the Facebook groups to get overseas ball over here, and it makes them stand out in the crowd. Of course, the overseas market is like that because everyone doesn't want to bowl the same stuff, so you get a lot of repackaged stuff, slap a new coat of paint on it and they call it something different. That's what you get with this ball. It's basically an Idle Pearl, but it's called the Idle Gold Pearl, and it looks really happy, and I wish we had this over in the stateside market. Moving on, let's talk about the Night Road SE. Okay, so this one is really interesting, right? Because they, in at least here on the website, they put the C3 centripetal core, right? So is that really what's there? No, that's not what's there. What's actually there is this inverted Fe2 core. So we can ignore this. What we're focusing on is this Night Road, and they're calling it Special Edition. Now, again, we're going to keep it real. What is this ball? Okay, this ball is a High Road Pearl. Okay, this is R2S Pearl Reactive Core, inverted Fe2 weight block. This is where you see it. That's the same weight block that's in all the quote-unquote roads. Again, 1500 grit polish. That's the legacy, polishing. But I do like this color, black and platinum. Looks really, really good. I like this color. I wish we had this color in our market, but using, the Rex technology or the NX technology. Like, I love nano and all the stuff, right? And again, nothing too different here. 2.57 RG and 0.046 differential within your 15-pound category. So translation, this is basically, from what I perceive, this is just a High Road Pearl, and it's called the Night Road SE. But it does look good, so if you are a collector, something for you to consider. Last but not least, we've got this INCITE X. Okay, so if you guys remember the INCITE was an asymmetric ball. If we come back down here, you can see that this was the original, and this was R4S hybrid, and it came with some surface, right? And it had this tensor core. So when you come down to the INCITE X, let's take a look at the specs. This has NRG2 hybrid reactive, same core, but it's 1500 grit polish. So I like this, right? I like this a lot. You've got a shiny nano. You're still going to have, presence in the mid lane compared to a pearl, but you're still going to have that swooping arc in the back. And the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.50 RG, 0.053 differential, 0.013 asymmetric differential. That's the sweet spot. I've been telling people 011 to 017. That's a good usable sweet spot for the house condition. Oh, and the fragrance, sweet cherry pie. I like that. That sounds pretty cool. Now, this core may be familiar to people because they have the tensor core, and most recently the symmetrical version that was in the Spectre, right? So the Spectre core and the upcoming Revenant use this vector core. This is the symmetrical version of the INCITE core, right? And you see in the old Spectre listing, they said that the it's roost tracing back to the INCITE, right? So it's really just, it all started here with this INCITE, and now we've got this INCITE X. Is this coming to the stateside market? I doubt it. I don't think the INCITE was very popular, and I just don't see this coming here and being very successful. But you never know, because a lot of times things do come, to the stateside market. I'm sorry, go to the overseas market before they come stateside. So that's what we got today. INCITE X, Night Road SE, and the Idle Gold Pearl. So as usual, more updates to come. If you like these, tell me what kind of layout you would get if you were to get one. Drop me a comment. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming. And until then, bow well.